sex with Natalie Portman or a sewing machine. It's literally that. Actually, it wasn't a car, it was last week I had the new GTI TCR and the Mercedes AMG A35, and I was doing a piece for the Sunday Times and I simply couldn't split them, and I've never been as surprised. I would not be able to choose, they're both brilliant and I would not be able to choose between the two of them, and that was a huge surprise. Normally I know this, I know that, I know everything. But if somebody said to me which is the best of those two, I'd go, don't have a clue, mate, sorry. It's strange when you think about them, they're both equally annoying, but actually when we work together, they're sort of not annoying. I know that's a weird thing to say, but we've got a job to do, we just get on, we do the job, and the wonderful thing is after working together now for what feels like 300 years, we're completely in tune with one another. So I can say something and I could write down, if you paused it, I could write down what either of them would say in response. And that's where, how can I put this, other motoring shows would struggle. You have to be completely in tune, and we just are. Well, we've just done our first of the, well, they're not really specials anymore because it's now just what the Grand Tour is. You know, we travel the world. We've just done the first one, and there is an incredibly dramatic ending, but it was entirely accidental. The ending we'd planned, that we'd spend hundreds of thousands of pounds on, that we'd researched for months, didn't happen. Not a mile away from where we were, 4 people were killed. And as a result of the conditions, we simply couldn't complete it. But because of the conditions, we have one hell of an ending. It'll be an astonishing show. Yeah, it still is. The LEXUS LFA, because of the noise it makes principally, millions of faults in it. You can't do the seatbelt up, fuel tank was too small, all sorts of things wrong with it. But because of the noise it made, that V10 sound was spine tingling, and you don't get that from electric cars. You know, which would you rather have? Sex with Natalie Portman or a sewing machine? It's literally that far apart from reality. The stupidest thing Hammond and May ever said to me was, would you like to come on our honeymoon? No, I don't want to watch that. Can I just say how fantastic London is looking today? I mean, I know I'm sitting in a pub all by myself, but look at the sky. Every single time you see London in Hollywood movies, it's always pouring with rain, really persistent heavy rain, and a black cab comes and someone says, lovely jubblies. It's just fantastic. Well, this bit of it is anyway. Notting Hill, in case you were wondering. I lived up there in 1982, and every single morning, without fail, my car had been broken into in the night. There would be shattered glass and something missing from the dashboard. And I got so fed up with it that those ultrasonic alarms had just come out, you know, poked out of the dashboard like E.T.'s head. And they were 200 quid, which is a lot of money then, but I thought, well, it's worth it because it'll stop it happening. So I bought one, came out the following morning, car broken into, they'd stolen the alarm. That was Ledbury Road in 1982. Very different now, very different. If you press like, I'll go. And if lots of you press like, then Drive Tub will become incredibly successful, more successful than it already is, and I'll go, which is my smug face.